Good afternoon. This is Patricia in Jacksonville, Florida. How are you doing? You might be feeling like you're at the tail end of a cycle. It's really your lifelong cycle, and it may feel like there's the smoldering of the last essence of that. So let's say however you imprinted, right? Like it's however you imprinted. Let's say, like in my work at the Heart Tree, let's say somebody's imprint was guilt, grudge, and unfairness, and their trigger is desperation. Let's just say that you've just been through a cycle, and it may have been going on for a couple years now. Like it's just this slow, smoldering cycle of clearing, transmuting that deep ancestral cycle that you agreed to transcend, right, or transform. So with this full moon in Aries, you may feel like you're at the pit, right, in the pit, but the pit is now all ash, right? There's nothing left for you to try to transform, right? There's no more cycle. You're at the end of the cycle. You're sort of like the rising of the phoenix. So what I want you to know is this is time to really allow yourself to feel cleansed. You know, either just smudge, take a salt bath, do some breath work, write down what is important to you, what excites you. You know, a lot of people do a lot of different ways to get clarity, but if you think you really are manifesting from your heart, think about it this way. What excites you right now? What still excites you? What doesn't excite you, right? What people have you let go of? Because that cycle that you just completed, you let go of some people. They let go of you, you let go of them. Because they were characters in your play and they responded to your pattern and vice versa, right? You plugged into them, they plugged into you. And you finally said, enough is enough. I don't want to play this anymore. So then you're in that in-between place, which is kind of scary because then you're kind of out in the middle of the ocean. You're not drowning, but you don't know where you're going either because you're still really allowing yourself to stabilize from that attachment that you had lived in for God knows how many years. Does that make sense? So now what happens, you are at this starting point. It may not feel like a starting point because you're kind of at ground zero and you're thinking, well, I need some help, I need support, I need some guidance. And that's fine. You know, reach out to people. Get somebody to support you in whatever way that is, right? But just remember, the cycle is over. And you've got to trust yourself, trust God. Talk to God from your heart space, right? Talk to Jesus. Talk to your guardian angel. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, whatever you do the most of, do that and then work into another aspect, right? Because it's over. That cycle is done. It's null. You are rising from the ashes. You just see yourself sitting on a pile of ashes. It's all gone. There's nothing left but your essence and a fresh new start. So make sure that you use this day and the coming days and months to rebuild or build on that new foundation. You're at a new foundation. Use your tools. Think about what you love. Don't do anything you don't want to do anymore. If you love it, do it. If you don't like it, don't do it, because that's not who you are anymore. You need help, ask for help. Hire somebody, whatever it is. Just get into your heart, pray to God, Jesus, your higher self, your guardian angel, you know, your team, whatever you call your helpers. And just know this is a new beginning. So this is the energy update for October 5th. The full moon is almost here. It's time to move forward. The old is over with. That pattern that you've lived with for most of your life has finally disintegrated. You know who you are. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. My name is Patricia Hill. Have a wonderful next week, and namaste.